Do you feel nervous before your math test? Panic and freeze while taking your math test? Feel helpless as you walk into your math class? Think math is hopeless for you? These are all signs of math anxiety. Hi, I'm Meagan and I used to have horrible math anxiety. I've never been good in math, but with these tips, I've been able to overcome all my issues. MathPower.com says that math anxiety is an emotional reaction to mathematics based on past unpleasant experiences. And that website also says that the only way to get over your math anxiety is to have success and complete feeling of joy in that certain area. I am here to give you guys a few tips on how to achieve all your success in your math adventures. The first tip I can give you is to study. Every test always begins with good studying habits. Every road to success always begins with good studying habits. Attend your math class regularly, and you want to try not to miss any days, and you want to try to always be there to learn whatever the new topic is of that day. Be very active in class. Ask questions, take notes, and never be afraid to speak your mind and to ask whatever you have to ask. If tutorials are offered, always try and go and be in them and get as much extra help as you can get. Take every opportunity that you have to ask anything. If you have to stay after class or get there early, do what you can like to be there and to make math a success for you. Math is learned by practice. Practice makes perfect. Practice as much as you can. Repetition as much as you can. That's what's really going to help you to get down all your formulas and all your little details that make you successful. Keep all your notes. Every class builds on what you learned in your last one. So you always want to have your notes handy in case like you don't understand anything, then you'll be able to look back and say, oh, well, we learned this last class. You'll be able to still have those notes on hand if you need them. Take responsibility for your homework. Don't wait. Do it as soon as you get it. As soon as you get home, do your homework and make sure that you understand your homework. If you don't understand your homework, there's always websites like drmath.com. That's also a very, very helpful website if you don't understand anything. Even though I'm asking you to study, you always want to remember not to study too much. You don't want to be overwhelmed and overworked and have too much on your mind, to the point where you forget everything. And tip number 2 is to have a routine, which means to go to bed on time the night before your big test, and in the morning eat a very, very healthy breakfast, and also having your lucky shirt or pencil, something like that to give you a little bit of luck on your test. Everybody needs to find a routine that works best with them and with their lifestyle. Now that you have studied and you have your routine and you're ready to walk in and take your math test, the next step is to remember your name. If you are just thinking about something, then it'll help. Then it'll help you to jog your memory and to be thinking of other things that have to do with your test. It's an easy way to get started instead of you just jumping into your test and overthinking things. Just thinking about anything else. Unfreezing your body will help to unfreeze your mind. As you might want to stretch out some or move around a little bit, not too much, just to get all your nerves out. Deep breaths They also help in calm thoughts. Be calm. When you run into a difficult problem, skip over it and move to one that you know the answer to and that you know how to do, and that'll give you the confidence to move on and to do better on that one, on the next one that's giving you issues. If you can, use a calculator. Even if it's an easy like 2 plus 2, still use it. It'll give you a sense of warmth and calmness, just to have a source that you know is never going to lie to you, your calculator. It's very helpful. Always have one on you, because you never know when you're going to be able to use one. And the most important thing that you want to remember as you're taking your test is to always ask a question. Never be afraid to ask your teacher anything, even if it's after the fact. Still ask, just to make sure you still do have a voice in things, and you never want to let your anxiety hinder you in your road to success. Those were your tips on a successful math test in your skills. So do good.